less likely it could be true in every
Right,
case.
it's harder to prove, right?
Yeah, harder to prove, yeah.
All right, so what I'd like you to do is just read through these and read them out loud and tell me your thought process so I could hear how you think.
Okay. Some of the politicians who now publicly support. Okay, first I'm going to summarize. I mean, you already did it, but so
Nope,
at least
you're good. I get it. You're like, wait, I have to do it for myself, right?
so at least one of the politicians, they once supported free trade amongst these three countries, but now they don't want to publicly support the idea for free trade and for other Latin American countries. Okay. A, some of the politicians who now publicly support extending free trade to other Latin American countries did not support free trade among Canada, US, and Mexico. So that's eliminated.
Why?
Because that's not what the stimulus says. This is saying that some of the politicians who now publicly support free trade to Latin America, and that's not what the stimulus is saying.
Excellent.
Simply saying that they now support free trade with Canada, US, and Mexico.
Great.
B, not all politicians who now publicly support extending free trade to other Latin American countries strongly support, again, so eliminate this because we don't know who now supports free trade to Latin American countries.
Hold on one second. Not all politicians should now publicly support extending. Oh, yeah, perfect.
Okay. C, some of the politicians who strongly supported free trade among Canada, US, and Mexico have changed their position on free trade. I would hold on to this. We don't know if they changed their position on free trade. We just know that they don't support free trade with Latin American countries.
Awesome.
D, not all politicians who strongly supported free trade among Canada, US, and Mexico now publicly support extending free trade to Latin American countries. So I would pick D. D looks like it's the answer.
Yeah. All right, and go ahead and read E.
Some of the politicians who strongly supported free trade among Canada, US, and Mexico now publicly oppose extending free trade to other Latin American countries. Oh, it's E. Yeah, it's E. So I saw the support in D is what makes it wrong. Wait, did I? Yeah, I misread.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Wait, 13.
Wait.
No, you
it's
were right.
D. Yeah, it's D. Sorry, I'm
Sorry, you confused me. You convinced me for a second. I was like, wait.
And it's these like little things sometimes. Okay.
Yes, because this is saying not all. So we're saying there's at least one who's changed their mind. Excellent.
Yeah.
What do you think you said the last time? Probably E, right?
Yeah.
And say, why is E wrong? Or what could we do to E that would make it correct?
Make it correct.
Yeah, how could we change it?
No. Oh, well, instead change the publicly oppose to I guess like the fact that it says publicly oppose makes that incorrect, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because the stimulus is saying that they refuse to support. I guess that's not the exact same thing. Actually, this is something that I feel like would actually make me second guess on the test if it were a real test. So like I felt like if it were the test, I would have been like, oh, D, then I would have read E and be like, wait.
Yeah. So E is wrong because it's saying they now publicly oppose. There's a difference between now publicly opposing, right? And refusing to support publicly. So maybe they even
Mm.
maybe they even support it. They're just not publicly supporting it.
Yeah.
And so we can make this one right by saying now, instead of saying publicly opposed, we could say now refusing to support publicly, and it would be correct.
Okay.
And the only reason I asked that question is like if we can, so that we can really dive into like making sure we know why our answers are right.
Yeah.
To kind of build some of that confidence when we're taking the real test.
Okay. Okay.
Right. Next one was number 19. Okay.
Was this